Okay, so people have been curious, what is Bluedoor Press? Well, it's easy to say what it isn't. It isn't a traditional publisher. It's an imprint, it's a support system, it's a collective of like-minded writers. Currently we are 4 in number. We have 2 novels already published, and as you came in you'd have seen the flyer for our 3rd novel that's going to be out in March. We've also got plans for a poetry anthology coming out later in the year. So as I say, you can ask us more later. So if we're not a traditional publisher, how does it work? Well, Jane and I have quite a lot of experience of, I suppose, writers supporting each other. We've been in the same professional writing group for over 10 years. I taught at Goldsmiths on the MA for more years than I care to think. And certainly Bluedoor Press has grown out of that experience. So the collective would give a writer joining the collective initial feedback, but then we've got access to professional editors, designers, and our own advice from our experience of having gone through this curve. And a writer joining the collective would be supported as their book was produced through a print-on-demand service. Once the book is produced, it comes under the umbrella with the Bluedoor Press logo, and then our growing marketing and network system via website, Twitter, Facebook, and this wonderful developing relationship with bookshops and literary festivals. Over to you.
Well, my point is, why do it? Why? And it's because we now can. With a new technology, it's become clear that it's possible. And it's been fascinating. It's been awful, and it's been fascinating. And we're impatient. We're impatient for more literary fiction. Conventional publishers would like to publish more literary fiction, but it's not cost effective. And we know, we've been around long enough to know that there's books out there that we want to read, and we would, like to support, get out into the world. As for poetry, for Jennifer's here from a new poetry press, but there are some poetry presses, but a lot of them are going out of business. The ones that we know are usually done by enthusiasts, passionate people who are prepared to give up their time, who are overworked and have no time. They need, they need marketing, they need all sorts of support, which they're not getting. So this is kind of our way to look at poetry and some way how to make it happen. The final point is called the Tasmanian leopard, but it's actually why not go and do it yourself. We've had writers who've come and approached us and their work looks really interesting, and doesn't fit into our project. We want to stay small. We don't want to get too big. We want to stay small, and we want to keep that sense of a cooperative, of a collective of people working together and making it happen. So if you have a manuscript, for example, on all aspects of the Tasmanian leopard, and you want a really beautifully illustrated book, then you need to find people who similarly want that and who are prepared to back you. And you have to get their interest in the whole business of publishing and marketing, which is what we've had to do. And then why not do what we did? You find these like-minded people and go ahead with it.